wonderful.
We're talking about how Allie should be crossing her legs because we're talking the confidence and how you should be standing in it. But we're also talking about fermented foods.
Yes.
So this is good for you?
They are good for you. Fermentation. I think everybody should start including more fermented foods in their diet.
So let's talk first of all, what does it mean to be fermented?
So fermentation is actually a chemical reaction. So what's happening is yeast or bacteria is breaking down sugars and turning it into alcohol or into acid.
So that sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
It sounds like I want the sugars, not the alcohol. So, but why is it good for you?
Okay, so there's a couple reasons. So first of all, this bacteria, we know probiotics, right? That's a buzzword right now. And so with these good, healthy bacteria, that can actually improve our digestion. It can help boost our immunity. It can be really good for some gastrointestinal issues.
So if you aren't even having those issues, you should still incorporate these. How often should you be having fermented foods?
I think every day. I don't know if there's a hard, fast rule, but I say every day because another benefit is because they're almost pre-digesting your food, right? And so it makes it easier to absorb some nutrients. And for the example of dairy products, a lot of people that are lactose intolerant will actually tolerate these fermented dairy products better than just raw.
Oh, that's incredible to know.
Really great.
So are you also saying, is this apple cider vinegar?
Yeah.
I've heard such amazing, this is like the magic potion that everyone's talking about lately. But like, could I like drink a donut and then like shoot this down real fast and it would be like good for me or?
No, don't do that.
No? Okay, but tell me why everyone loves this.
Well, so one of the benefits is vinegars are definitely one of our most common fermented foods. And so it's a really good choice. But the problem is because it's so acidic, if you're taking shots of apple cider vinegar, that's going to cause tooth erosion. It's going to hurt your esophagus. So if you want to do apple cider vinegar, I think it can be great because there's a lot of research coming out on the benefits of it, but you got to make sure you dilute it.
So like, yeah, tell us how to do that because I've heard just take shots of it.
Don't, yeah. 1 to 2 tablespoons. Please don't. 1 to 2 tablespoons in about 8 fluid ounces of water.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, so just, you could drink it, but you just don't want to do those straight shots.
Okay. And then, now this is something that's more up my alley when you talk about fermented food because it's a yogurt.
Yes, so our dairy products, so yogurt and kefir. The thing you want to look for is you want to make sure that it says live and active cultures on it. A lot of our yogurts have that, but those live active cultures, those are the probiotics that are going to help with the digestion.
Okay, cool. What is this we've got here?
This is our kimchi. So then we're talking about pickled vegetables. So kimchi is pickled cabbage, but you could do your pickles or rutabaga, or you could do the pickling yourself. But the big thing you want to make sure that is when you're choosing some sort of fermented vegetable that it's unpasteurized.
Oh,
because it's pasteurized, that heat is killing off all that good bacteria. So you're still tasty, but you're missing out on all the health benefits.
So good to know.
Okay.
What's this?
This is tempeh. It's a soy and wheat product, okay? So this has been fermented. So a lot of our soy products, so tempeh and miso and even our tofu have been fermented, and so you're going to get some of that good bacteria there also.
How are we going to eat this?
You can.
No, I just don't know. I mean, do you just snack on it or you put it in something?
No,
I've never had it.
You would use it as a meat substitute. So typically what you do is you would saute this or grill this, similar that you would a chicken breast, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Throw it in with something delicious.
Throw it in there.
Okay, this is another, I would say you said buzzwords. This is something I've been hearing everybody talking about lately. What is this?
So kombucha, it's a fermented tea, okay? So a lot of benefit because we've got all these bacteria, and you can actually kind of see this.
You can see the bacteria in it.
Which is bonus. Yeah, you can see a lot of kombucha, you can see the bacteria. And you can see
Wait, you really can? I was joking.
Well, not the actual bacteria, it's too small. But you can see a lot of the particles. But because one of the things that I want to talk about is that you can actually ferment a lot of these things on your own. You can make your own yogurt, you can pickle your own vegetables, you can actually make your own vinegar from wine, right? But the thing about it is you've got to get that bacteria. But there's these things these starters that you can buy that speed up the process, and it's called Mother, and it's called SCOBY, or symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast. But that's what gets the fermentation product going. So sometimes in your you can still see the remnants of that in some of your products.
And does that mean it's better?
Yeah,
if I'm choosing between two, I'm shaking it up and seeing what has particles in it.
Would be a better choice.
Thank you so much for coming and teaching us fermented foods are good for you. Include them in your diet, and Allie says even every day. So for more information, go to LDS Hospital. We're going to link them from our website.